As I can see. Yeah. All right, full disclosure, just want to let everybody know I do have an alcohol allergy. So if my eyes kind of water up, that's just what it is. Don't worry about it. On behalf of my wife, Lisa, Cody's parents, Jeff and Katie, we thank you guys so very much for coming. We know it's a little bit of a trip coming out here, but what an awesome facility. I think everybody can agree. Some people came from a lot farther away than others. Some came as far away from Virginia, some from Kentucky. Virginia. Somebody from Omaha. So we appreciate everybody coming from wherever you came from. I want to thank all the people that helped bring this thing together. Jeff and Katie, you guys have been awesome helping us keep this going, especially through the pandemic stuff and everything. And Katie's had her own things going on, and we've been praying for her. And we love you guys both, and we're so happy to have you guys part of our family, and we're welcome to be part of yours. Now I got to try to keep up with Matthew Pavia, who did just an awesome job for the service today. Wow. Give it up for Matthew. Where are you at, Matthew? Where are you, Matthew? Stand up. Very school at the Zoom, and he put in a lot of time. As you can tell, he was very prepared for what he did tonight. So thank you very much, Matthew. Now we need to thank our moms. Yeah. Lisa and Katie, you guys are what keep our kids going. Thank you for all you do. I know you guys both wanted to have a beautiful ceremony and a beautiful day. And gosh, the weather was awesome too. So thank you both. Thanks again to Jeff and Katie for raising such a good son. He's got so much love that I know he loves my daughter, and I'm so happy to have him. One more thing, I want everybody to try to remember the people that couldn't be with us, the ones that have departed our earth before they got a chance to be here. Some of them are on the wall over here. If you get a chance, take a look at the old wedding pictures. And also some grandparents that are no longer with us that would have just been so proud to be here with you guys tonight. All right, Cody, come on down here next to me. Some of you may have noticed that when I took Allison up there and handed her over to Cody, I handed him an envelope. Cody, I want you to open that envelope right now. Tell everybody what it says on there.
No refunds, no returns.
I'm hoping to get that framed up and posted in the house.
Who said that one, Bernadette?
I don't know if you understand. When Allison and Cody first started dating, they met online. If you didn't know, I didn't know until about 6 months into this relationship. And once I found out that they were dating, I called him punk ass. Pretty much because I was putting up a front for my little girl, trying to protect her from, as your little girl grows up, there's those heartbreaks along the way, and you don't like putting up with that. So it was just my way of telling you that I was watching you. And it pretty much stopped calling you punk ass when I saw how crabby my little girl was not when you were around. and how happy she was when you were around. So thank you very much for that. You can go back and sit down now. Cody did ask Lisa and I for her hand in marriage. He called us, or actually texted me, and said, hey, can we go out to dinner at the Post Sports Bar tonight? It was just Cody. I'm thinking, well, Allison's working, she was out of town or something. So he invited us down there, and he's real nervous. And sitting around, couldn't wait to order. Finally he orders, and then he asks us if he could marry Allison. And me being the smartass, I tried to come up with a smartass answer, and my wife was so quick to say, absolutely, I have no chance. So Cody, that was a very classy act on your part, my friend. We couldn't have been happier to say yes to that. But I am wondering how in the hell I ended up paying for the bill that night. I know, right? We thought. All right, so that was probably the easy part. As parents, all you want for your kids is for them to be happy and safe. Cody, my little girl, never is as happy as the day she met you, and I know she's safe with you. As a father, it's so hard to turn over the reins to somebody else, and you hope and pray that your little girl finds that special guy, a guy that loves her more than he loves himself. And on this 10th day of October, 2020, I think she found that guy. Speaking from experience, the greatest thing is to marry your best friend. And I'm fortunate to have married my best friend too. All right, Allison Nicole. Allison Nicole Abbott, born April 4th, 1994, during the NCAA basketball final. Arkansas versus Duke. Anybody tell me who won? Arkansas. Lisa was having a few contractions while me and the doctor were watching the game. Some in the morning, and we drive her around, and the one night at our first house we had a carport. And the one night she was sleeping so good after I drove her around, I pulled up in the carport and I just parked the car, left it running because it was vibrating and she was sleeping. 2 hours later, Lisa knocks on the window and says, what the hell are you doing? I said, shut up, she's sleeping. She always used to say, jumping on the bed. All the time when she was little, she'd be holding on the rails of her baby bed. Jumping on the bed. And she loved Barney. We had a 6-hour videotape of Barney that just babysat the hell out of her. Allison's first day of school, and the school bus. First day of school, Allison left so proud and happy she was going to school. We go to pick her up at the bus stop. No Allison on the bus. Somebody had put her on the wrong bus. Lisa's so upset. We are calling everybody. Where's my baby girl? They finally found her. They put her on the wrong bus. They got her on another bus and they got her to the bus stop. Allison's just smiling like crazy on the bus. She didn't know anything was going on. But Mommy was real happy. We finally got our baby back. I'm going to miss watching all the soccer games and going to track meets back in the day. Working so hard to get your degree. You worked really hard. I'm so proud of you for that. Allison, thank you for being patient with me through my many faults and failings. In many ways, you taught me more about being a father than I taught you about being a daughter. I have no idea how God chooses, but I'm so happy He chose me to be your dad. I'm so thankful to be your dad. I'm so proud of the woman you've become, and look forward to the future that will come with you and Cody. I'm certain that you'll be a great wife and a fantastic mother. After all, you've learned from one of the very best. Always remember, you guys are now a team. Listen to each other. Be a great listener. You both married into a new family and a new group of friends. Not only are you now a team together, but your new family and new friends are part of your team. A team is always supportive of one another. Your team will always be there for you. Albert Schweitzer once said, "At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. Be that light for one another, and when you can't be the light, be a mirror to reflect the other's light, so that together you can overcome any darkness." So for our toast, to the past for all that you have learned, to the present for all that you share, to the future for all that you have to look forward to as the right couple together. I love you both. Cheers.